Hi there and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lisa and I love to journal. I started up this new channel just recently just to share all my journaling and to also make me a bit more accountable to get me journaling a little bit more often. Today I'm not actually journaling. I wanted to share an old journal with you and I thought it would be fun to have a flip through. This journal is actually a really old one. I finished it in 2013, but I thought it would be a good one with schools just starting back up again. I thought it may be one to give you some ideas for a school album. This was my son's album. I made him this journal. It started in 2009, so I started the prep really early on, and this was his junior school. So I've used there, as you can see, thickers and stickers for the name of the school, and I've got the dates on there as well. Now what I do for the school books, I start folders online and I save the photos the whole time. So every time, like the first day back to school, there's always a photo. If there's an assembly, if there's a show, a sports day, I save all the photos into albums and it makes life so much easier. So that's exactly what I've done with this, and I just thought I would show you through. It has seen better days. It does need repairing in places, but this is the album. So, and you may have noticed I've even got his school tie on the back there. Yes, I need to repair this actually. I've just used A5 paper. I did make it all in one go at the end, and I collected notes and photos all the way through the school years. Certificates, everything else, but it all got made in one go just before he finished his time at school there. This was my husband teaching Louis to tie his little tie. I think junior school, are they age 8? I can't even remember. Must have been about that. Oh, that was his first day starting junior school. I'm gonna need to be careful actually, because obviously I've got other children's faces, so I'm just gonna cover up a few. This was one of those great journals where you can just use up all your old stash. It was so much fun. I did collect some good school papers as well. I did a lot of my journaling. I printed it off onto A4 paper and then cut it down. But again, I've always taken lots of photos. So here we've got Holly was on her final year of junior school. And that was Louis' obviously first day, so that was the first day back to school for both of them. And this photo here, these were the children that Louis went to infant school with. So I took a photo, or us mums all took a photo of them together. We came from a really tiny little infant school. The school attached to this one that they went to, the junior school, was much, much larger. So we were just a few starting, so it felt really special. And the children had all obviously bonded, so had the parents. And then this is their only year in school together in junior school. They never were at infants together. So I've got that photo there. And then I've also collected all the certificates as well that I wanted to keep. School performances, you never get a good photo, or very rarely do you get a photo. It's often zoomed in. The expressions might be a bit vague. The lighting in schools is always so bad. But you know, it doesn't matter. It's not about that. The fact is you're capturing a tiny little snippet of something that's really, really special, and something that's over so quickly. I think when the kids are little, it feels like it's going on forever. But then suddenly they're at senior school, suddenly they've left senior school, and it's just all gone by in a flash. So even if the lighting is terrible, it's even slightly out of focus, keep the photo anyway. It's really worth it. We had lots of snow that winter. So that was really fun, that last day of school before Christmas. I've even documented a snow day here. Very, very rare. The 7th of Jan 2010. So I've documented our snow day. I remember we had to take them out on the sledge to go and get milk at the little local shop. That was really fun. Louis has always loved April Fools. So here, it's not obviously in date order, but I've got year 3 and year 4. Little Louis fooling teachers at school. pretending there that he had a broken arm, and we gave him a black eye. Didn't actually give him a black eye, but we made it up there to fool his class teacher. He's always loved a little bit of a joke. Here we've got World Book Day. Holly was Rosalie from Twilight. Louis went as Where's Wally. So again, I'd obviously taken these photos, saved them, and then printed them at the end. We've also got the sports day. This is the only sports day they've ever had together, and I've made a little vellum pocket here, and there are loads and loads of photos in here as well that I've popped inside. Just realised actually I've backed them all onto cards, so they're super sturdy. I've got the whole year photo here, so I've Louis on the end there, covered that one up. And here we have the following year, Louis starting his year 4 into junior, and Holly in secondary, which is obviously another big year. Covering up the class photo there, and Louis started guitar lessons, so that's another really cool thing to document. Here as well, I've actually noticed that I've documented about him going away on his first ever trip away. It was a 2-night trip. Didn't obviously have a photograph because they didn't obviously have phones or cameras back then to take, but I have actually made a note of it, even though I don't have a photo. In the middle here, we've got a whole load of certificates, which I've kept. I do have a shelf in my stationery cupboard underneath here where I've always kept everything from school. I've got a big tray, and so every time there was a letter or a certificate that I wanted to keep, it's always gone straight in there. We've got another World Book Day, and the schools all broke a world record. The largest amount of people all dressed as bees. That was really fun. All the local schools got involved, and also to raise awareness for the honeybees as well. We've got another sports day. We've got another World Book Day. Oh, it was a Greek workshop, that one. And we've got some music lessons. I didn't realise that Louis learnt to play, what was it, the clarinet or the oboe? I'm not quite sure. I think they did taster lessons at school. Children also did some ukulele lessons, so that's in here. Us parents all went to watch. Going away on school trip, did the classic parent thing of taking a picture of your child on the coach. Louis got picked to go to one of the colleges in Oxford for an IT workshop, so he did actually take some photos that time. I think I must have given him a disposable camera. We've got another wintry day and a whole load more certificates. This is something, again, I didn't have a letter or an email or anything, but I got a text from school, so I screenshot the text to take a photograph. And it says here from Louis' Year 6 teacher, Louis has worked hard and persevered this week, unpicking worded problems. Well done. So I thought that would be really nice to keep in his book. And again, Harry Potter week, it's not in focus, but it doesn't matter. I've got a photo of him anyway. More sports days. He looks so different on that photo. And this is last day of junior school when they all sign each other's shirts. Now this pocket here is just a paper bag, and inside we've got the tickets from your high school musical show, a poem you wrote about your school, notes from your teachers and friends. So I've kept all this in a paper bag, sticking it on here. The end of year they always used to do a performance, and Louis' year did High School Musical. So I've got the little ticket here, and here I asked the teachers to write little notes. I printed them like this and handed them to them and asked them to fill them in. So I was really pleased with that. And this is a poem that Louis must have written about his junior school. So I've kept that in there as well. Paper bags are really handy ways to keep things. Then we've got the Year 6 disco. This was the little brochure from the High School Musical performance, and I've got a paper bag for a few more notes and things at the very back of the book. So that is my very fragile book from Louis' junior school. I'm really pleased with it. It was a task. It really was a big job. I did the same for Holly as well. I might show you that another time. but I really recommend you do it. Save those photos. Doesn't matter if you don't. I don't have all the photos. There's not loads from the middle years, from year 4 and 5. I don't have them from every sports day. It doesn't matter. But what does matter is that I have a whole load of memories here in this book for Louis. He'll be able to go through and see his old classmates, see stories, things he's written, see what teachers have said about him, see his certificates. I'm so pleased I've done this, and I don't mind that things aren't all in focus, that some photos are dark. I've just got, like I said, a whole book of memories here, and it will be cherished forever. So thank you so much for watching today. Let me know if you've done something similar for your children, or if it's now given you an idea to start something yourself. If you have any questions, please do ask me. Really hope you've enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up if you have, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.